Hi folks, welcome back to MetaBox Tutorials. Today, we'll reorder items by their values from clonable custom fields. Imagine that you have a list of services, each with its own name and price, and you want to display them in order from the lowest to the highest. That's exactly when this method comes in handy. In this video, we'll walk through a simple case study to show you how it's done. I created a car services pricing as an example. As you can see, this page contains the services and its price is sorted in ascending order. All of this information will be saved in the custom fields. In this practice, I'll show you two different ways to do it. If you use a page builder, you can refer to the method with bricks. In case you only use MetaBox, you can still do it with the support of MB views. I will go into detail on both of these methods, so you can choose the most suitable method for yourself. Before going step by step, let's check some tools we need for this practice. I will use a Cloneable group for demonstration in this practice, so I recommend that you should use MetaBox all-in-one to have the framework for creating custom fields, as well as the MetaBox extensions inside it provide you with advanced features, specifically MB Builder to have a UI on the backend to create custom fields easily, MB Group to organize custom fields into the groups. If you don't use any page builder like I mentioned before, you will need MB views to create a template for displaying prices information and create order clonable fields by value. Otherwise, bricks is used to build the layout and create a real-time filtering system using query loops and dynamic data. Now let's go step by step. To store car services details, we need to create a group of custom fields. They will cover key information such as services name and prices. Feel free to add additional fields depending on your needs. Now, go to MetaBox, Custom Fields, and create a new field group. In my practice, I have already created a field group as you can see. Click on it to edit the fields. First, I created fields with this structure. It is a group with two subfields inside. I also set this group as clonable to have more spaces to add different services information. For the service name, add a text field. For numeric information like price, choose the number field type. After saving, go to the page editor, then you will see all of the custom fields. Just enter information for each service and click on this button to add another service for your needs. Let's sort the car service pricing from low to high by using bricks. I have displayed the information on page first. If you want to see the details, you can find it on the video I have attached above. As you can see, the list of services names and prices is fully displayed, but it is not sorted in any order. Now I will arrange items by their value as I want. Since bricks doesn't support sorting clonable field values directly, I need to use code to do it. Now, go to the theme file editor to add some code functions. This is the ID of the group that I want to sort. This is the subfield of the group whose value I want to sort. And this is the location of the field group that is applied to. Next, I use this line of code to add a function. It will help process the data I just queried above based on the variables I just declared. Inside this function, I use this line to create the name of the object type that I want bricks to query from the MetaBox data. It is related to these variables. If the current query is not the query we want to intervene in, return the intact, unchanged result to avoid affecting other queries. Opposite, with the desired query, this line of code will check if the data is an empty array or not. This code is to sort the values in the array of this subfield in ascending order. Here is the front-end page after I sorted items by value. As you can see, these values are sorted in ascending order along with their corresponding service. The data of price can be dynamic, and the code still works well. For example, pay attention to this item. Now, I change its value. Then, that item is moved up to the top. That's the result I expected. In the case that you don't use any page builder, you can refer to this method. It is also simpler than the above method with the help of MB views from MetaBox. I will also display the data first, then sort them. Go to MetaBox, Views, and add a new view. In the Template tab, you can use this button to insert fields or add code directly. I chose this field to insert the service name and the price inside. Since it is a clonable group, it'll be a loop here. Inside this loop, insert the subfield you want to get the value of as usual. After inserting all the fields you need, scroll down to the Settings section, choose the type of the template as singular, set the location as page, then select your page you created for the car service pricing listing. Now, go to the page editor and view it on the front end. You can see all the data is displayed. To make the page more beautiful, I'm adding some div tags and classes, as well as modifying the code a little bit. Then, move to the CSS tab and add code. After styling, our page is like this. Now it's time to reorder items by value. Back to the created template to add code for this purpose. This line is to declare that we'll create a new array containing a list of services with their prices sorted from low to high. This value will be taken from the subfield with an ID like this. Don't forget to update the array you'll be querying for this loop. That's all. It's so simple. Now let's check the page on the front end. This is our expected results. That's the end of this video. We have many helpful tutorials about how to play around with MetaBox. Please watch other tutorials on this channel. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to us for more tutorials. Bye!